Yo, you think you know what happened before Nigeria entered 2026? Huh? Nah, I don't think any of you know. I see the hot, I blink am too now. Trust me now. Make I shift this chair back. Bless you now. No understand what they talk. So in this last 24 hours, people were shouting Happy New Year. Happy New Year, they're celebrating Happy New Year. Nigeria was going through, criminals, politics, money abduction, money pressure, security operations. Hey, one that shall never end. Man, they're going through abductions, tragedy, money laundering, money pressure, and security operations. It's not a rumor. This is not a rumor. This is not a blood gist. This is a current wave now happening now in Nigeria. So if you really want to know what happened before the year changed, watch this video to the very end. In this video, I'll break down 5 stories that shaped Nigeria within the 24 hours before 2026. Stay tuned. 1. A deadly boat accident happened in Lagos. 2. A former Ogun lawmaker abducted. 3. A governor speaking out over persecution for Nigeria. Okay now, let's go on. 4. Dollar to naira and stock market updates. Okay now. 5. And security forces stopping a bandit attack. They stop bandit attack. This is a one full video. Let's go on. Are they ready? Just hours before New Year, news broke that government abducted a 4 lawmaker in Ogun State. No be small thing, no long drama, no warning. Just like that person don't disappear. Now for Nigeria, this dey happen, Hey, imagine preparing for crossover night. You hear this kind of news. You come hear this kind of news. For many Nigerians, this will open the familiar wound. If this can happen to a lawmaker in Nigeria, we think will stop anybody else. Authorities says investigations are ongoing, but as the year ended, the situation was still unresolved. And that alone have changed the mood of New Year for many families in Nigeria. Now, at this point, you would think that Nigeria was alone for one day. But Nigeria wasn't done talking. Nigeria wasn't done talking. Because as the hours passed, the conversation changed. And this time, politics entered the matter. As hours passed, the mood shifted. A sitting governor came out publicly and said he has been persecuted. In Nigeria, statements like this are never random. When a governor speaks that boldly, it usually means something deeper is happening behind the scene. Power struggles, political pressure, power struggles, political pressure, internet battles. And the timing mattered. This wasn't said in the middle of the year. It was said right as the country was stepping into a new year. For many people watching, it raised uncomfortable questions about leadership, justice, and how people really works. By this point, you could already feel it. This wasn't just a normal year's eve. Now, listen carefully. Everything we have talked about so far, abduction, politics, power, it all involves people at the top, yes, we know. But what happened next had nothing to do with people on the top. What happened next had nothing to do with power. Governor, no office. Just ordinary people. Just ordinary people trying to live their life. And that's where this story really gets heavy. So in Lagos, just hours before midnight, a boat mishap occurred. 6 people lost their lives. 4 others were rescued. No storm, no dramatic weather, no warning. Just a normal movement that turned into tragedy. Just a normal movement that turned into tragedy. Hey, why some people are checking their phone to see how many minutes left for New Year? Emergency responders were pulling out people from the water. Some made it, some didn't. That's the part of New Year. Celebrations people rarely post. The silence, the loss, the families whose years didn't start with fireworks but grief. What a war. And moments like this remind us that not everyone enters New Year the same way. So after something like this, everyone will be expecting, things to slow down. But maybe for Nigeria, but it didn't. Because you slow down. As things are going on, things are piling up, everything are coming up, nothing is slow down for Nigeria. But that slow down. In the middle of tragedy, Nigeria was already talking about something else, money. Hey, as the year finally crossed over and January 1st arrived, Nigeria did what they always do. They checked money. And what they mean, they checked money. They are checking how they will increase the dollar rate, the naira rate, waiting. So I said that the naira to dollar exchange rate was back in the conversation as usual. But at the same time, another story was moving quietly. What many people missed, reports showed that investors made over 35 trillion in 2025, driven by market reforms and stocks market gains. So why some people are struggling with cost of living? Others they were counting billions of dollars, trillions of dollars. Why your mama did village, they suffer. When your children, when everyone did Nigeria, they suffer. Everything they suffer. When your mama did village, the ground of Apple, they suffer. They think of how they go live. Cost of living so high. Some people they count billions, trillions of dollars. You ask me how you take happen. Ask me how you take happen now. Ask me how you take happen. I can tell you now. Calm down. I will give you an update.
Oh, and while you are eating your New Year meat, don't forget that 210 trillion naira has gone missing in the hand of NNPC. Maybe you did not hear what I said. I will repeat. I said NNPC said that 210 trillion has disappeared. Nobody knows how it disappears. Nobody knows why it disappeared, but it disappeared. Nobody is probing them. No, there's a man like him on TV and said that nobody can probe them about it. That right now it is too late, and that 210 trillion. Now let me make you guys understand what it means, the amount of money that we're talking about here. You have to have 1,000 billions. That's 1 billion into 1,000 places. That's how you get 1 trillion. And they said 200 trillion. These people, they thief. If that money were to be found, if that money is to be in existence in Nigerian history, our economy will not be where it is now. Do you understand? And the craziest thing is that no one is investigating, and no one can investigate. The person that they're supposed to investigate, they can't investigate him. I just thought you guys should know these facts. Happy New Year.
Two realities, the same countries. Nigerian economy has never been simple. You guys know that. But one of the things was clear. Movement was happening whether people felt it or not. Honestly, that contrast is wild. Honestly, that contrast is wild. Some people are counting profits, others were counting losses. Same country, same day, same country, same day. But right in the middle of all that, something quite happened. As 2026 officially began, the First Lady unveiled baby welcome packages and birthday certificates for newborns of the new year. Symbolic, yes, but also meaningful. Because in the middle of all tensions, loss, uncertainty, life was still beginning. Yeah, new babies' names, new chance. A reminder that even in a complicated countries, hope still shows out in a small ways.
गेटवे से एलिफेंटा जाती है जो एलिफेंटा से जो गेटवे वाली थी पलटी हुई है, ये लाइव ले रहा हूँ मैं, ठीक है।